What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Backyard Pit Stop. Today I just wanted to do a little bit of unboxing slash assembly of this bad boy right here. We are prepping Le Project Duramax for the transmission that I just received, by the way, today. As a heavy truck, want to kind of play it safe, so we decided to get some of these Hoist Jackstands, 2-ton Underhoist safety stand. I assembled this one yesterday. It took me about like a good hour and a half maybe. It's fairly simple, fairly easy. Only problem was when you get to this point where you get to these 3 bolts, it's kind of hard getting them to line up perfect and all that. So yeah, let's get to it. Oh, by the way, I want to introduce you guys to my boy right here. This is my boy Dozer. Dozer, hey, can you say hi? No? Okay. This guy's full of energy. He is my German Shepherd. He is about 2.5 years old. This is my boy. All right, Dozer is gonna be here assisting us with our little assembly. He's a little hype. It's my bear right there. Okay, let's get to work. All right. My lovely Craftsman workbench. I'm a little Here, Doze, you can have that. There you go. Go take care of that. Thanks, buddy. All right, I already know the instructions, so I don't need the instruction manual. So we've got the 3 legs here. Make sure you remember where the hole's at, because that is the top of the stand. So this one. Okie dokie. Yeah, so the longer arms or brackets are going to be for the bottom of the base, and the shorter brackets or arms are going to be for the upper part of the base. So all you need is a 17. Yep, you just need a 17 millimeter and a 17 millimeter but yeah, wrench. And as usual, everyone, safety glasses and steel toe boots. No, but seriously, don't wear flip-flops while you're working on stuff like this. You're just asking for something bad to happen. And then if you look at the ends of these brackets, you'll see that it's kind of bent a little bit. So the bent upside will be towards the inside of the tripod here. So you will put a whole bunch of these, and you're just going to repeat this step. So it goes bolt, washer, then nut. Boom. Washer and nut. He likes to bury all the bones that I give him. As a matter of fact, funny story, this summer, it was like towards the beginning of summer too, just when things were getting a little fun there, I was running into my yard trying to clear it, getting it ready to cut the grass, and one of the holes that Dozer dug up, I happened to stumble into, and I sprained my ankle pretty well. It was a Friday evening. Let's just say I had a sprained ankle for the next 2 or 3 weeks because of him. That's okay. still love you, bud. And the bent up sides goes towards the inside of the tripod here, the jack stand. All right, now we are going to put on these brackets, which will be the base for the lower triangle here, per instructions. The short side is going to be the horizontal side. The long side is going to be the vertical. So long side is what's going to attach, or the long, you know, the hole with the long side is it's going to attach to the legs of the tripod, and the short side is going to attach to that triangle. Some of the holes lined up, the rest didn't. So bolts is going to go threads down, and we're going to grab the washer and nut and just kind of put it on there loosely, just so we can be able to still move this around, get it on there. You see what I mean? It's not really, and this is what I had to deal with yesterday. Okay. Maybe if I loosen these up. Just kind of loosening all the nuts off here to like the very last threads, just so I can have some. Oh, look at that! I am a happy camper. There we go. Now we grab the lovely centerpiece here. Okay. Now watch your fingers. This slides up and down. This goes right down the middle of the tripod. Through that center triangle. I'm going to start tightening up the bolts from the base up, and hopefully by the time we get to the top, those holes shouldn't be too out of alignment. Let's grab our, and if you have one of these, it comes in super handy. Let's see what the battery's like. Full, like it. Grab our, let's see, no, socket's not gonna work because we got tight angles in there. So grabbing our wrench, our 17mm wrench and our 17 socket, and let's get to business here. So what I did yesterday was I took this piece of wood and this lovely hammer, and I put it in between the arm and now the problem, and I had the same problem yesterday, is when I tightened everything like that, you see how the legs are kind of, you know, spiraled up a little bit. Oh, this is what I had to deal with yesterday. You know, I kind of fixed the whole spiral issue, kind of, with this one. We are going to take this part right here. It's like two washers and a bearing in between. That drops right in. And then this one, you're going to put this side down, right? I wonder if we could do it this way. Oh, you're gonna, so this side down, and then you see this piece right here, there's a little divot. That's for the head that's gonna go on top. So to get this threaded through, start the threads, and you can just spin it. A little helicopter action right there. And then you'll see this divot in here. There's a guide. Just let it fall right in. Yeah, so that little divot that was in there, you're gonna line up that bolt with it. No, it's not gonna go anywhere. So now with this lock pin, just, you can bring this up, say about right there. That's too high. We'll use the second hole, get it locked in place, and then, oh, I should probably tighten this bolt right here too. That's a 17 mil, by the way. Yeah, nice and tight. That's on there good. But yeah. There we go, nice and tight. Yeah. Now these are rated for 2 tons. I have no way to test that. But having these underneath the truck with the hoist, I have that extra sense of safety. Aside from these bolts on the lower base and upper base not lining up and giving me a hard time with them, for the price I paid, I think it was like, they were like $77, and then I had, you know, your usual Harbor Freight 20% off. They came out to like 62 bucks or so. You know, for $130 of protection, I'd rather spend that than risk, you know, having this thing fall on me.